Kansas City, Mo. January 3. Head coach Jack Del Rio of the Oakland Raiders shakes hands with head coach Andy Reid of the Kansas City Chiefs following the Chiefs' 23-17 victory over the Raiders at Arrowhead Stadium on January 3, 2016 in Kansas City, Missouri. Photo by Jamie Squire / Getty Images. A familiar face will be stalking the opposing sidelines on Sunday as the Chiefs take on the Washington football team. Jack Del Rio is the defensive coordinator for Washington, and he has quite a history with and against the Chiefs. From 2012 to 2017, Del Rio faced Kansas City twice annually as either a head coach or a coordinator. And if you keep going back further, you'll find that he donned a Chiefs uniform back in the 80s, as well. Perhaps most importantly, Del Rio has never had to come up with a game plan for Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. This season, they're off to a terrible start, ranking 27. Like the Chiefs, the football team has been carved up by Justin Herbert and Josh Allen, and the team has amassed just 9 sacks and 2 interceptions. The Chiefs last squared off against Del Rio in 2017, when he was the head coach of the Oakland Raiders. As a former NFL linebacker, Del Rio's specialty is of course the defense, but in his 3 years as head coach, his defense is never ranked higher than 22nd in the NFL. During that stint, his Raiders were just 1-5 versus Andy Reid's Chiefs. Prior to that stint in Oakland, Del Rio was the defensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos. Reid and Del Rio also faced each other several times in the early 2000s, when the two were head coaches of Philadelphia and Jacksonville, respectively. Del Rio played outside linebacker for Kansas City from 1987 to 1988. It was his departure that led, at least in part, to the Chiefs selecting a linebacker in the 1989 draft by the name of Derrick Thomas.